Today we'll discuss computer system overview. A computer is an electronic device that accepts data as input, process the data according to the specified rules or programs, and produces output or information. Store the information for future use. What is a data? Data are raw facts or figures, and information is after processing data we are getting meaningful and useful context, that is called as information. Computers are being used intensively nowadays in everyday life, and there are some examples of computers are laptop, desktop. What are the advantages of computer? It works in a high speed, and after calculating it is giving accurate data, accurate information, and it is having huge storage capacity and can do versatile means variety of job, and it is never tired. In case of human being, if we are doing some repetitive job, then we are tired after some time, but computer never gets tired. Disadvantages of computer: data security, cyber crime are the disadvantages. Any digital computer system takes input, stores data and instructions, process them and generate the output, and control all input output operations and processing operations. Basic computer organization: generally it consists of input unit, output units, and central processing unit. In central processing unit, control unit, arithmetic and logic unit, and memory unit is there. Microprocessor unit consists of control unit and arithmetical logical unit. What is a hardware and software? The physical components of a computer is called hardware, and software are the set of instructions or programs that govern the working of a computer. Hardware is tangible and software is intangible. We can touch hardwares, but we cannot touch softwares. It is intangible in nature. Examples are keyboard, CPU, and softwares, application software, system software, and utility software. What is a program? Program is a set of instructions carried out to do a specific task or to achieve a specific goal. Hardware are mainly physical electronic components, or software are instructions. Whatever is entering to the computer system from outside world, it is through input unit, and whatever we are getting from computer to outside world is output unit. What is a arithmetic logic unit? Actually it is doing all arithmetical operations and logical operations. Arithmetical means addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. These are arithmetic operations, and or and not are logical operations, and the data are stored in registers. Control unit, it organizes the computer to work as a single unit and generates control signals. Memory, it used to store data. Suppose the data contains 1010, 1010, its bit position is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there are two types of memories. What are they? Primary memory and secondary memory. Primary, internal volatile memory, and if current will go, data will be lost, is the nature of volatile. All the data and instructions are stored during processing work. Secondary storage unit, it is external in nature.
How much memory is required for a file, data or program is measured by memory unit. Bit stands for binary digit. 1 or 0 can be stored. Nibble stands for 4 bits. Octet or byte. Kilobyte is equal to 1024 bytes. 1 megabyte is equal to 1024 kilobyte. 1 gigabyte is equal to 1024 megabyte. 1 terabyte is equal to 1024 gigabyte, 4 terabyte. 1 exabyte is equal to 1024 petabyte. 1 zettabyte is equal to 1024 exabyte. 1 yottabyte is equal to 1024 zettabyte. What is a random access memory and read-only memory? Actually, random access memory is volatile in nature. If current will go, the data will be lost. And read-only memory is non-volatile in nature. If current will go, then also data will be there. We can access it, but we cannot change it. Secondary storage devices, example magnetic tape, hard disk, these are secondary storage devices. There are two types of random access memory. One is dynamic random access memory, second one is static random access memory. Dynamic random access memory made up of transistors and capacitors, whereas static random access memory is made up of flip-flops. Access time is 20 to 70 nanoseconds in case of dynamic random access memory, and in static random access memory it is about 10 nanoseconds. Primary storage used for primary storage in dynamic RAM and used for specialized application in case of static RAM. Read-only memory can be categorized into PROM, that is programmable read-only memory. We can program only one time. EPROM, erasable programmable read-only memory. One can program the memory chip and erase it fully many times using ultraviolet radiation. Fully erase is done in EPROM. Electrically erasable programmable read-only memory, erased electrically, and we can delete a selective bytes. Flash EEPROM erase fully, not selectively. Mass ROM works as it is programmed by IC manufacturer, integrated chip manufacturer. Cache memory. It is a high-speed memory available inside CPU in order to speed up access of data and instructions stored in random access memory. It increases the access speed and execution will be faster. Hard disk, there are two types of heads. One is fixed head, one is movable head. Hard disk is a set of stacked disks. Each disk has data recorded electromagnetically in concentric circles. Tracks and sectors are there. Hard drive types: Carlyle Advanced Technology Attachment, Serial Advanced Technology Attachment, Small Computer System Interface, Solid State Devices, drives, and it is stored up to 12 terabyte of data. It is secondary storage device. Hard disk is a secondary storage device, and data are stored in tracks and sectors. Concentric circles are tracks, and compact disk. Compact disk is CD-ROM, compact disk read-only memory used to store information. Compact disk recordable can be written only once. Compact disk rewritable can write many times. Similarly, digital versatile disk, DVD, DVD-ROM, DVD write and DVD rewritable. Used to store information, but is 15 times more information can be stored than CD. DVD recordable, written only once and rewrite many times. Flash memory. A flash drive is a small and ultra portable storage device with a solid state memory. It works like random access memory but retains data when the power is off. Blu-ray disc. Actually, it is using blue-violet ray, which is shorter wavelength than red laser. The data are packed tightly and can be stored in less space. Its main uses are high definition video and data storage, capable of storing up to 128 GB of data. Mainly it is using blue-violet laser. For that only it is capable of storing more data as compared to red laser. We will discuss about input devices. Keyboard is an input device and the data sent depends on the key pressed by the user. Mouse is a small handheld input device, contains a cursor in a graphical user interface. We can select and move files or folders by clicking scanner. Scanner is a device which optically reads any document. Optical mark recognition or reader is used to read marks on a document and send them to computer. When we are giving any competitive exam, OMR sheets are given to us and we can mark it by using blue ball pen or pencil. Optical character reader or recognition is an input device which reads printed text and sends to the computer. Magnetic ink character reader is an input device which generally used in banks and the data written in checks are normally using magnetic ink characters. Microphone. It receives audio generated by some input source and sends it to computer. Web camera capture images and send to computer. Graphic tablets input device used to draw using hand. Trackballs are upside down mouse and cursor control device. Barcode reader, whenever we are going for shopping, we can see barcode reader is there and they are using barcode reader to read the barcodes in anything. Gamepad is used in video games and joystick we are using to control video games. These are all input devices. Input devices can send data or information to the computer. Output device, a device that can receive data from computer or any other device and create output with that data is known as output device. There are three types of output device: monitor, speaker and projector. A monitor is an output device that is responsible for receiving data from a computer, displaying that information as text or images for users. Speakers. Speaker receives sound signals from a computer, then plays that sound signal, and we can hear songs, music, any other audio devices. Projector gets data from a computer and displays or projects the same information onto a screen or a wall. Projector cannot directly accept data from a user. Some devices are working as input and output devices, such as USB drive. USB drive is pen drive or flash drive. We can use it for both input and output. USB drive we can save data and we can get data from USB device. Fax machine has a scanner as input device and a small printer to provide output. Modem is used to transmit and receive data from one computer to another. CD read-write, DVD read-write work is we can write and read. We can write and read from CD and DVD. Touch screen. Touch screen is both input and output device. By touching the screen, input is provided and being a screen, handsets consist of a speaker as output device and microphone as input device. There are four types of system buses. One is data bus. The data carrying part of a computer system is called as data bus. The control instruction carrying of system bus is called control bus. The memory address carrying part of system bus is called as address bus. And IO bus consists of input, output and other external devices to the system. Data or data carrying part. Mobile service working. A mobile phone is essentially a two-way radio, consists of a radio transmitter and a radio receiver. Mobile phone consists of a circuit board, which is the brain of the phone, an antenna, microphone, speaker and a battery. There are several types of touchscreens. TFT, thin film transistors, LCD display is used for better image display, high resolution, and are cheap to manufacturer. They are found in budget phones usually. In-place switching LCDs are advanced version of TFT LCDs and are more battery friendly and are found in high-end phones, resistive and capacitive. These two types of touchscreens are resistive touchscreens has a two layer of conductive material with a thin gap between them, and capacitive touchscreens consist of a layer of glass coated with transparent conductors. Organic light emitting diode. This is a newer technology used in mobile phones, monitors or display. Better than LCDs, fast response time. Smartphone batteries and their types. Lithium polymer batteries are advanced batteries available in the market. They are made up of plastic material instead of metal. Offer 40% more battery life than others. Lithium ion batteries are advanced, allow for a high charge capacity based on size and weight of a battery. However, these are expensive as compared to lithium polymer batteries. Nickel cadmium, these are the cells that suffer from memory effect, and the memory effect will result in reducing the capacity of battery and its lifespan. Nickel metal hydride batteries, upgrade version of nickel cadmium battery, 30 to 40% more battery life. Mobile system organization, it has a RF transceiver, radio signal management which is carried out by SIM cards, display system which has a keyboard and a display screen, camera unit, image signal processor, storage, external storage and also internal storage is there, application processing unit and graphic processing unit. ADC stands for mic, and both random access memory and read-only memory is there. Power management, battery management. Power management, functions of different components of a mobile device. RF transceiver receive and send radio signal from and to mobile device with mobile network or tower. SIM stands for subscriber identity module, and that store the international mobile subscriber identity and its related keys used to identify and authenticate subscribers on mobile telephone services, and it is also used to store information and contacts. Battery pack, batteries are miracles in chemical engineering, holds a huge amount of energy to keep mobile devices running. A battery charger, or recharger is a device to put energy into a secondary cell or rechargeable battery by forcing an electric current through it. Touch interface, either keyboard based where the user have to press keys, or commands based, we have to touch the screen to give commands. Communication processor, APU and GPU. A microprocessor processes application-based data in APU. A microprocessor processes graphical data to how to display is done by GPU. Coder and decoder is a device to encode audio and video data. ADC, DAC, digital to analog converter. A phone memory, it includes random access memory and read-only memory. Random access memory equals the memory of a computer. It is volatile. The bigger the RAM, random access memory, the more the phone runs smoothly. While the bigger the read-only memory, the more platform data it can store. Camera unit. Camera unit consists of lens, image signal processor to take picture. External storage. Mostly Android or Windows operating system phones support an external micro SD card to further expand the storage availability. By default, we can insert external.
Thank you for watching.